Anniversaries of Greek rebellions always awaken deep-seated passions. This flag is stained with the blood of students, whose uprising 36 years ago led to the end of the military dictatorship. As the banner proclaims, the 6th of December 2008 is set to join the roll call of sacrifice, as Greeks remember the riots that began after 15-year-old Andreas Grigoropoulos was shot dead by a policeman. For the past year, the dead boy's relatives have mourned in private, not least because they don't wish to prejudice next month's murder trial. But rising tension has compelled them to speak.
We want Alexandros to be remembered the way he was, and we don't want him to be remembered or associated in any way with violence.
Morale amongst the police is at rock bottom after a string of domestic guerrilla revenge attacks, which have left one officer dead and several seriously injured.
I
find it deeply distressing when someone dies because of a violation by one of my colleagues. But the reprisals cannot continue. The life of a policeman has the same value as the life of a citizen.
Since being elected 2 months ago, the new socialist government has instituted a whole series of reforms that are designed to give the police a more human face and also to root out the violent element within the ranks. The government is trying to convince the Alexandros Grigoropoulos generation that the police are not the enemy. This is the spot where Alexandros Grigoropoulos fell. Fivos Gouzios was one of thousands of young people who hit the streets last December and will do so again this time.
I think there is a kind of cynicism in the people, in the young people, because they see that police violence continues.
The next few days will be the sternest test yet for the new government and will determine who controls the streets.
It is in a way a benchmark because I think in a way the shooting opened up a new excuse for violence on the part of those people who are already inclined to be violent. The government is going to be absolutely on standby for the worst possible case scenario.
After the shooting last year, the police held back and Athens burned. They're under orders not to be so passive this time, to be tough but fair, and above all, law-abiding. Brabant, BBC News, Athens.